There's a red light on the edge of town where we'd always slow it down. Not 'cause we had somewhere to be, but just to be. You'd reach over, take my hand, say I love you like you planned. Every single time it turned red, that's what you said. Now I drive that same old road, but the silence rides along, and that light still turns the same, but nothing's changed. I still pause a little too long, like I'm waiting for your song, but the only thing I find is time. I still stop at that red light, like you're sitting by my side, like your hand still holding mine through the night. And even though you're gone, I keep holding on to a moment frozen in time at that red light. There's a corner where we used to laugh, talking about a future we could have. Now it's just another empty street, missing your heartbeat. I tried to drive right through it once, like it wouldn't mean as much, but something pulled me back again, like it always did back then. I've been told I should let go, that it's just a place I know, but they don't see what I see or what it means to me. 'Cause it ain't the light that holds me there, it's the love still in the air. They never really said goodbye, just stay behind. I still stop at that red light, even when there's no one inside, like your voice might fill the night one more time. Even though you're gone, I keep holding on to a love I can't deny at that red light. If I ran it, would I finally be free, or would it just keep chasing me? Guess some things you never leave behind, no matter how you try. I still stop at that red light, where our world once felt so right. Every tear, every memory still shines. And though life keeps moving on, I still don't feel gone from the love we left behind at that red light. Yeah, I still stop every time. That old truck's been sitting in the drive, rust on the hood, but it still runs fine. I turned the key in the engine side, like I knew what was on my mind. There's a road out past the water tower where we drive for hours and hours, and every mile marker down that line still carries you and I. Didn't need no map back then, just a tank half full and a couple friends, but it always ended the same way too, just me and you. You Kick your boots up on the dash, laugh and say don't drive too fast, like we had all the time in the world. Boy, we were something. That old truck knows the way back home to the nights we thought would never be gone. Every turn, every curve we knew still leads me back to you. No matter how far I roam or how many roads I've driven alone, there's a truth I just can't outrun. That old truck knows where you're from. I passed that diner off Route 3 where you first said you loved me. I almost stopped, but I drove on by, couldn't face goodbye. There's a radio crackling soft and low, playing songs from long ago, and every word just feels like proof I'm still missing you. I've been chasing miles and county lines, trying to leave it all behind, but some things don't fade away, no matter how you stray. And I guess I always knew deep down there ain't no leaving this old town when your heart's tied up in every street and every memory. That old truck knows the way back home, through the past I can't outgrow. Every road I take alone still brings me close. No matter how far I roam, I'm never really on my own, 'cause every mile I've ever run still circles back to where you're from. If I pulled up to your door tonight, would you step out in that porch light? Or has time moved you somewhere new, like it always seems to do? That old truck knows the way back home to the love I've always known. Every mile I've gone still proves I was wrong. And if there's one thing I've learned from running, it's you're the place I'm always coming back to, no matter what I've done. That old truck knows you're the one. There's a whisper through the pinewood trees, sounds like you still calling me. Every note in that midnight air feels like you're still there.
I've been walking down these old dirt roads, tracing steps that we once chose. Every mile just brings me back to where we're at.
I can hear you in the summer rain, and every echo of your name, like the sky won't let you go, and neither do I know.
Every memory softly stays, like a song that never fades. Even time can't take away what we made.
If love could find a way through time, it'd sound like yours and mine. If the wind could talk tonight, it would tell me you're alright. Every word would feel like home through the great unknown.
Every breeze, every sigh carries love that won't say goodbye. If forever had a voice so bright, it'd be you in the wind tonight.
There's an old song on the radio,
one we used to sing real low, and I swear I feel your hand right where I stand.
I still dance in empty rooms, like you're walking any soon,
and the silence feels alive with you inside.
If the wind could talk tonight, it would hold me through the night. Every whisper soft and slow, never letting go.
Every tear, every smile brings me closer.
talk tonight, it would say we're still alright. Through the dark
and through the light, love survives. If the wind could talk tonight, it would say we're still alright. Through the dark and through the light, love survives.
There's a turn off Highway 9 I still take, where the blacktop fades and the silence stays. Just a ribbon of dust through fields of gold, like a story never told. I slow it down when I pass that sign, where you kissed me just one last time. And every mile past that old oak tree still feels like you and me. We didn't have much, but we had enough. Two young hearts learning how to love, with the radio low and the windows down, chasing dreams out of town. You used to laugh when I'd miss a gear, say take your time, I ain't going nowhere. Funny how life don't work that way, it don't ever stay. Where the gravel road ends, you begin, and every memory I'm still in. Every sunset I chase alone feels like it's leading me home. And though the world keeps moving on, I still hear you in every song. Right where the past won't ever bend is where you are, where the gravel road ends. There's a fence line leaning like it used to, where we carved out forever true. The paint's all gone, but I still can see what it meant to me. I sat there till the stars came out, let the quiet say what I can't now. 'Cause some things never find goodbye, they just learn to hide. I've been everywhere from town to town, trying hard just to live it down, but every road just circles back to what we had. And I guess some loves don't let you go, no matter how far you roam. They stay right there in a place like that, and that's a fact. Where the gravel road ends, you begin, like a ghost beneath my skin. Every mile, every turn I take feels like a small mistake. And though I try to understand, I still reach for your hand. Right where the past won't ever bend is where you are, where the gravel road is. If I could drive back through those years, would you still be waiting here? Or did time take you somewhere new, like it always seems to do? Where the gravel road ends, you begin, still the place my heart's been in. Every dream I left behind still calls your name in time. And if love's a road that never bends, I drive it back again. Right where my broken heart still mends is where you are, where the gravel road ends. Yeah, that's where you are.
There's a ribbon in the drawer you left behind, faded red like that summer wine. I still hold it when the night gets long, like it might bring you back home. Your old coat's hanging by the door. I can't bring myself to move it no more. It still smells like your warm cologne and a love I used to know. We were simple, we were young and sure, didn't need nothing more, just a radio and a Chevrolet and the plans we'd never say. You would hum while you held my hand, said forever is where we'd stand. Now forever feels like yesterday that just slipped away. Your name still lingers here, in every word I hear, in the quiet of this lonely room, in every falling tear. Though the world keeps moving on, my heart don't know you're gone, 'cause every breath I take, my dear, your name still lingers here. I still walk down that old dirt lane where you carved our names in the rain. Though the marks have faded from the wood, I still see them like I should. There's a melody I can't outrun, every note of what we'd become. Now it plays like a soft goodbye that never dies. They all say I should let you go, but they don't know what I know, that a love like ours don't disappear, it just stays right here. And I don't mind the ache I feel, 'cause it lets me know it was real. Every tear that falls tonight still holds your light. Your name still lingers here, through every passing year, like a whisper I can't outrun, soft and crystal clear. And though I stand alone, this house still feels like home, 'cause every breath I take, my dear, your name still lingers here. If I close my eyes real tight, I can see you in the light, like you never said goodbye, just slipped into the sky. Your name still lingers here, stronger than my fear. Through the dark and through the years, you're still so near. Your name still lingers here, stronger than my fear. Through the dark and through the years, you're still so near. we swore our love wouldn't end. You carved your promise in the bark. Now it's fading in the dark. I still go there every Sunday noon, just to sit and think of you and the way you used to smile at me. By that old willow tree, you said life might take you far away, but your heart was mine to stay. I believed every word you said, like a vow inside my head. Now the river keeps on rolling slow, like it knows what I don't know, while the ones we love the most turn into a ghost. I'll be waiting by the willow tree, where you swore you'd come back to me. Through the wind, through the fallen leaves, I'll be right where I used to be. And if time never sets you free, still you'll always belong to me. Every dream, every memory, I'll be waiting by the willow tree. Seasons change and the years go by, still I watch that empty sky. Every shadow looks like you, but it never comes true. I've grown older, but my heart's the same, still beats softly at your name, like a song that won't let go. No matter how slow, people tell me I should move along, find a place where I belong, but they don't feel what I feel inside, where your love still lives and hides. So I stay where we used to dream, where your voice still calls to me, in the rustle of the evening breeze, through those willow leaves. I'll be waiting by the willow tree, through the years and eternity. If you ever find your way back home, you'll know just where I'll be. Maybe love don't fade away, maybe it just learns to stay in the hearts that still believe in what they can't see. I'll be waiting by the willow tree, where forever still feels like a dream. Through the dark, through everything, you're still everything to me. I'll be waiting by the willow tree.
Morning light through a worn-out shade, dancing slow where your shadow lay. Every second feels like gold I wanna hold.
Every word you softly say makes me wish that time would stay, like this moment's all we need, you and me.
There's a tremble in your gentle hands, like you're scared I won't understand, but I feel you in my soul, don't let go.
We don't know what comes with time, but your heart is safe in mine, and that's all we need to know. Just stay close.
We can't stop the world outside, but we can slow this night. Hold on to me a little longer, Let this love grow a little stronger. Through the dark, through the fear, I'm still right here. Every heartbeat, every breath, even when there's nothing left, we'll find a way to carry on. Just hold on. If tomorrow steals today and the colors start to fade, I remember every line you remind. And if silence fills the air, I'll still feel you everywhere. Like a song that never ends, love transcends. Hold on to me a little longer. We've been through every storm together. Through the fall, through the climb, love survives. If I lose my way tonight, if the world pulls us apart, I'll still be in your heart. Even time can't break this tie. Love like ours don't say goodbye. Hold on to me a little longer. Even when the nights grow colder, through it all, side by side, we'll be alright. Even when the nights grow colder, through it all, side by side, we'll be alright. There's a key still on the table, right where you left it that night. There's a key still on the table, by a ring of coffee stains. I kept thinking you'd come back, saying nothing's really changed. You were standing in that doorway with forever in your eyes. But I turned away too quickly from the truth I couldn't hide. You said love ain't always easy, but it's worth the fight we make. I was scared of all that meant, and every chance I had to take. So I let the silence answer where my heart should have been strong. Now that quiet's all I hear ever since you've been gone. Oh, the key you never took still unlocks my memory. Every room, every shadow holds what it used to be. If I had the nerve back then, I'd have begged you not to leave. Now that door just stays half open, with no one but me. There's your jacket on the chair, like you're reaching for it still. I can almost hear you laughing when this house gets too quiet and still. I replay that night like a record, every word, every breath. How close we were to forever before I chose regret. I was waiting for a perfect time that never came around. Didn't know love don't wait, it just leaves without a sound. Now the years keep drifting by like leaves in autumn air,
and I'm still right here, wishing you were there. Oh, the key you never took still unlocks my memory. Every tear, every whisper brings you back to me. If I could open up that night and be who I should be, you'd be standing here beside me instead of just a dream. If I could walk that hallway back, I'd run into your arms, tell you I was wrong to doubt all your steady love and charm. But time don't turn for anyone, it just fades into the blue. And every door I open now leads me back to you. Oh, the key you never took still rests here in my hand, like a promise left unspoken. I don't understand if forever passes by before I set it free. I'll be holding on to you in what used to be. There's a key still on the table, and it still belongs to me. Lanterns glowing down the road, like they're leading us back home.
There's a lantern swinging by the gate tonight, painting gold in the pale moonlight. Every flicker calls your name, like nothing here has ever changed.
I've been walking that same old lane, through the silence, through the rain, holding on to what we knew. Every step leads back to you.
I've been drifting like a lonely train, through the miles and the midnight rain. Every whistle cried your name, every mile felt the same. Now that light's pulling me in, like forgiveness on the wind. If your heart's still waiting there, girl, I'm halfway anywhere. I kept your love alive in me,
like roots run deep beneath the trees.
Some things never truly leave, like lanterns in the quiet night. Your love still shines for me, through the dark, through the doubt. It's the only light I see. Hand in hand once again, where we're meant to be, like lanterns in the quiet night. You're still guiding me.
I remember that summer air, your laughter floating everywhere, like a song I couldn't lose, like a dream I always choose.
I was foolish, running wild, chasing shadows all the while. But your love was standing still, waiting on that hill.
I would sit by the window pane, watching storms roll in again. But your memory stayed warm, like a fire through the storm.
I forgave the time we lost, every mile, every cost. 'Cause love don't fade away, it just finds a better day. Every road led back to you,
every prayer somehow came true.
love can always make it through. Like lanterns in the quiet night, your love still shines shines for me. Through the dark, through the doubt, it's the only light I see. If I lost my way again, I know where my heart would bend. Every road ends up with you,
like it's always meant to do.
through the night, through the years, love outlives our fears.
Like lanterns in the quiet night, we'll never lose our way. Through the storm, through the years, love will always stay. Lead us where we need to go.
Bartender, don't ask me why. Just keep that glass filled high. There's a bar at the edge of town where the lights stay low and the sun don't come around. I sit on a stool worn thin, like this shape my life's been in. Your memory walks through that door every time I hit the floor of another lonely night, trying to make it right. You used to say I drank too much, trying to hide from your soft touch, but I didn't understand. Love ain't something you can't plan. Now your voice is gone from here, but it's louder than this beer. Every word I pushed aside still echoes deep inside. It's just whiskey on a worn-out heart, trying to numb what's falling apart. Every sip just brings you back down that same old track. I was wrong, I let you go. Now there's nothing left to hold, just this glass and broken parts, and whiskey on a worn-out heart. There's a jukebox playing low, songs about what I should've known. Every line cuts right through like they were written about you. I see your shadow in the smoke, hear your laugh in every note, but when I turn there's no one there, just empty air. I'd give anything tonight just to make one moment right. Take back every careless word, every time I never heard. But regret don't change a thing, it just makes the silence ring. And the truth I can't deny is I let love die. Yeah, it's whiskey on a worn-out heart, trying to fix what fell apart, but it don't heal, it don't mend, just brings it back again. I was blind, now I see what you meant to me, but it's too late where you are, and I'm stuck here in the dark. If I walked out that door right now, would I even know just how to find the road that leads to you, or the man you once knew? Or am I just too far gone, singing this same old song to a memory that won't fade, and a love I betrayed? It's still whiskey on a worn-out heart, and it's tearing me apart. Every night, every scar shows me where you are. Even if I sober up, I'll still feel your touch in the ghost of who we are. Sun's going down on county line, same place I left you behind. There's a bend in the road where the blacktop fades into dust and the choices we made. You were standing there in the amber light, holding on like it felt so right. I said I'd be back before too long, just a few miles and I'd be gone. But miles turned into years somehow, and I never made it back around. Your silhouette still lives out there in every sunset, every prayer. Like a ghost I can't outrun, at the fall of every setting sun. I chased a life I couldn't hold, left your heart out in the cold. Now that road just cuts me through every time I think of you. There's a last light on county line where I let your hand slip out of mine. Every mile I drive tonight leads me back to that goodbye. I was young, I let it go, didn't know what I didn't know. Now that past won't set me free from what you meant to me. There's a mailbox leaning to the side with a name I still recognize. I wonder if you still live there, or if love just disappeared. I almost stopped a time or two just to see if it was you. The fear's a road I know too well, so I keep on driving by myself. I was running from something real, didn't know how love could feel. Now I give this restless life just to make that moment right. But time don't wait on second tries, it just fades into the sky. And all I've got at the end of the day is the price I had to pay. Yeah, that last light on county line still burns in this heart of mine. Every road I take along brings me back to what I've known. I was wrong to walk away, let forever slip that day. Now the night just lets me see what you were to me. If I could turn this truck around, I'd drive straight back into town. Knock on your door, say your name, take the blame for all the pain. But that road's too far behind, lost somewhere in space and time. And all I've got to hold on to is the truth I lost in you. There's a last light on county line, and it's never gonna stop to shine. Even if you moved along, it still feels like I belong. Out there where I let you go is the only truth I know. And every mile reminds me why love don't wait, it passes by. Yeah, that last light still shines for you.
They're playing you again tonight on every station down the line. I heard your name in every song on that old car radio. Every note just pulled me back to a love I used to know. I tried to turn the dial away, but it always found its way back to where we used to be. Back when you loved me. There's a corner in this town where you used to spin me around, underneath those neon lights, on those endless summer nights. Now I walk it on my own. Every step feels so alone, like the music's playing slow, just to let me know. Oh, your name's in every song, and it won't let me move on. Every lyric, every line brings your heart back into mine. If I could change the melody, rewrite what you meant to me, I'd be holding on so strong to your love all along. There's a jukebox down the street where we danced in bare feet. Now I drop a corn inside just to hear you one more time. People say that time will heal, but they don't know how it feels when a song can break your heart right back to the start. I was young, I let you go, didn't think I'd miss you so. Now your memory's everywhere, in the silence, in the air. Every chord just brings you near, every silence makes it clear. I was wrong to walk away, I still hear you say, oh, your name's in every song, and it won't let me move on. Every whisper, every rhyme takes me back in time. If I had one chance again, I'd never let this end. I'd be holding on so strong all along. If love could play on one more night, I'd dance with you till morning light. No more fear, no more goodbye, just your hand here in mine. But the song fades out too soon, leaves me standing in this room with a heart that still belongs to your name in every song. Oh, your name's in every song, and it's where my heart belongs. Through the years, through the pain, I still call your name. If forever's just a dream, you're still everything to me. Every note keeps holding on to your love, in every song. They're playing you again tonight, and I just close my eyes.
Yeah, there's a road runs through my mind. Ain't no map, just miles in time. There's a long dirt road past the county line where I used to swear you'd always be mine. Pick up humming like an old sad tune underneath that pale July moon. We were young, didn't count the cost, didn't know what could get lost. Just two hearts on borrowed days, drifting in a summer haze. I still see you in that passenger seat, barefoot dancing to a backbeat, laughing like the world stood still, like it always would, like it always will. But time rolled in like a storm out west, put our love to a hard-earned test, and I let the silence take control while it slowly stole your soul. Now there's miles between the lines of every word I never said, and every road I tried to waitress says she ain't seen you, but I still sit in that same old booth. Got your memory in a coffee cup. Every sip just stirs it up like a song I can't outdrive. No matter how far I ride, I was stubborn, I was proud. Said too little, ran too loud. Thought forever would just wait like a gate I could open late, but love ain't built that way, I guess. It don't survive too much neglect. Now I'm left with what remains, just these roads and quiet pain. Yeah, there's miles between the lines of every word I let go, and every night I spend alone just proves what I don't know. How to get back to your heart, or the man I used to be. Now I'm driving through the dark with your ghost riding with me. If I could turn this truck around back to that small town, edge of town, I'd knock on your door, say your name, take back every ounce of pain. But that road's gone cold and close, like a story nobody knows, and the only truth I find is the one I left behind. Now there's miles between the lines, but your love still pulls me through. Every mile, every turn leads me back to you. Even if I never find the way to make things right, I'll keep driving through the dust with your memory inside. Yeah, this road don't ever end, just bends me back to you again.
There's a box beneath my bed, full of words we never said. There's a dress I never wore, hanging still behind that door. Lace as white as yesterday, but you never saw me that way. I remember how you'd smile, stay a little, talk a while, but forever slipped away like the dawn at break of day. Mama said don't wait too long, love like his don't come along. But I held my heart so tight, I let you fade into the night. Now that porch don't feel the same, wind just whispers out your name. Every step I take alone feels like walking through our home. Oh, I kept the love we made, folded soft but never saved, like a letter I won't send to a heart I couldn't mend. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd be standing with you now, in that dress I never wore, waiting by your door. There's your picture in a frame, faded edges still the same, eyes that saw right through my soul, back when I was half as whole. I still hear that old train roll through the night, it takes its toll. Every whistle, every cry sounds like one more goodbye. I was young and scared to fall, didn't know love meant it all. Thought I had more time to choose, never dreamed that I could lose. Now the years have come and gone, still I'm standing here alone, with a heart that's learned too late. Love don't wait, it don't wait. Oh, I kept the love we made, for sure. If there's a place where lost love goes, past the hurt and what we know, I hope you're out there somewhere still, waiting on this heart of mine to heal. And if I ever see your face in some quiet, distant place, I'll be wearing white that day. No more words left to say. Oh, I held on way too tight, lost the love that felt so right. Now the past won't let me be, it just lingers here with me. If forever comes around, I won't let it slip away. In that dress I never wore, I'll be yours someday. There's a dress beneath the dust, and a heart that learned to trust.
There's a quiet bend on Cedar Creek where the water hums soft and deep. Old wood bridge and a willow tree, that's where you first waited for me. Your shadow dancing in the glow of a lantern burning soft and low, and the moon climbed high above the pines like it knew that night was yours and mine.
The summer wind was drifting slow through fields of wheat with amber glow. You tipped your hat and said my name, and nothing in my heart stayed the same. The river carried every sound like love was rising from the ground. And in that silver country tune, our story started with the moon.
Moon over Cedar Creek tonight, shining soft with silver light. Every ripple seems to say love will find a way to stay. Through the miles and passing years, through our laughter and our tears, every road will lead us back to moonlight on that water track. Now the seasons turn like wheels, rustling leaves in autumn fields. But every time I hear your voice, I know my heart made the right choice.
Your hand resting next to mine still feels warm as summertime, like the echo of that tune floating under that old moon.
Morning light through cabin glass,
watching all the seasons pass,
yet the way you say my name
still sets my quiet heart aflame.
If the road grows long someday and the stars begin to fade away, just remember where we stood when the moon first understood. Moon over Cedar Creek tonight, shining soft with silver light. Every ripple seems to say love will find a way to stay. Through the miles and passing years, through our laughter and our tears, every road will lead us back to moonlight on that water track.
Even when the winter snow
covers fields we used to know,
love will guide our hearts again,
like that river through the glen,
and the sky will softly speak.
Moon over Cedar Creek tonight, shining soft with silver light. Every ripple seems to say love will find a way to stay. Through the miles and passing years, through our laughter and our tears, every road will lead us back to moonlight on that water track. Cedar Creek,
where our two hearts always meet. There's an old white house by the county road where the wild roses used to grow. Paint's worn thin and the shutters sigh when the southern wind goes drifting by. I still walk there some evenings slow, where the golden summer sunsets glow, and every step feels soft and true, like the night I first fell in love with you. You were leaning on that wooden rail, telling stories soft and pale, about a life beyond this town, where the trains roll by and the sun goes down. I laughed and said I'd never leave this quiet land of maple trees, but when you reached and held my hand, I felt a bigger world begin to stand. And that porch still holds our memory, like a song in gentle harmony. Every whisper in the evening breeze carries you back home to me. Though the years have wandered far away, through every night and every day, there's a love that time can't forgive, on the porch where love still lives. Now the town's grown quiet and slow, fields of wheat still softly glow. The same old church bell rings at noon, and the river hums its dusty tune. But sometimes in the twilight air, I swear I see you standing there, hat tipped low, that crooked smile, like you'd been waiting all the while. May turn and seasons change, but hearts remember what remains, like faded photos in a frame, still holding on to every name. And if someday the Lord decides it's time my wandering soul should ride, I know just where my heart will be, on that porch beside the maple tree. And that porch still holds our memory, like a song in gentle harmony. Every whisper in the evening breeze carries you back home to me. Though the years have wandered far away, through every night and every day, there's a love that time can't forgive, on the porch where love still lives. Sometimes the stars fall slow at night, over fields of silver light, and every prayer my heart once knew still sounds a little bit like you. Yes, that porch still holds our memory, like a song in gentle harmony. Every whisper in the evening breeze carries you back home to me. Though the years have wandered far away, through every night and every day, there's a love that time can't forgive, on the porch where love still lives, where the roses used to grow. That old porch still feels like home.
There's a lantern hanging on on a cedar post, lighting up the road we love the most. Gravel singing under your shoes, like the night had nothing left to lose. Your laughter drifting through the air like a hymn floating somewhere. And every step we slowly take feels like a promise we can make.
The crickets play their violin while the river hums a song again. You reach for me without a word, like the sweetest line I've ever heard. Your shadow dancing next to mine underneath the county line. And every mile the darkness grows, the brighter our small lantern glows.
Lanterns on the old dirt road, lighting every step we go, through the quiet fields of gold, where our story first was told. If tomorrow fades from view, I'll still find my way to you, by that glow we always know. Lanterns on the old dirt road.
Years may drift like autumn leaves through the rustling sycamore trees, but this road remembers still every dream beyond that hill.
Your hand resting in my own feels like land I've always known, like a song the wind once wrote on this winding country road.
Morning dew on meadow grass, watching all the seasons pass, yet the light inside your eyes still outshines these southern skies. If someday the night runs cold and the stars grow faint and old, we'll still have that amber glow, guiding hearts that always know.
Lanterns on the old dirt road, lighting every step we go, through the quiet fields of gold, where our story first was told. If tomorrow fades from view, I'll still find my way to you, by that glow we always know. Lanterns on the old dirt road.
Even when the wind runs wild past the hills where we once smiled, every spark of love we sowed still burns along this road.
Every dream we ever showed glows like lanterns on this road. Lanterns on the old dirt road, lighting every step we go, through the quiet fields of gold, where our story first was told. If tomorrow fades from view, I'll still find my way to you, by that glow we always know. Lanterns on the old dirt road. 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 It's midnight on Highway 9. The radio's humming soft and low, an old steel guitar crying through the static like a ghost from long ago. Your seat's still empty by the window, but I swear I feel you near. Every word that singer's singing sounds like something me used to hear. You were the last song on the radio before the silence came, the melody that lingers on even when I change the station. Now every road and every mile echoes soft and slow with the love I lost one summer night. And the last song on the drive through sleepy towns, past neon lights and closed cafes, your head resting on my shoulder while the jukebox tunes would play. You said some songs don't ever end, they just fade into the air. But every time that chorus hits, I still feel you there. You were the last song on the radio before the silence came, the melody that lingers on even when I change the station. Now every road and every mile echoes soft and slow with the love I lost one summer night. And the last song on the radio. If love's a tune that heaven writes, maybe someday we'll hear it again on some quiet road past midnight where broken hearts can mend. And if the night ever brings you back through the miles you used to know, you'll find my heart still listening for that old familiar song. You were the last song on the radio, still playing in my soul, through dusty roads and lonely nights where the country winds still blow. And though the world keeps turning on and the years keep moving slow, I'm still driving through the dark with that last song on the radio. Yeah, the signal's fading far away, but the memory won't let go of the night you rode beside me and the last song on the radio. There's a gravel road outside this town where the tall grass leans when the sun goes down. An old oak tree by the riverside, that's where I met you that July. You wore a dress the color of sky, barefoot dancing as the fireflies lit the fields like a quiet prayer, and I knew my heart was waiting there.
I remember that warm southern breeze carrying songs through the willow trees. You tipped your hat and softly smiled like you'd known me all the while.
The river hummed a gentle tune, silver moon in a velvet June, and somewhere in that golden glow my heart decided not to go where the river meets the road tonight. Underneath that pale moonlight, your hand in mine feels just like home. No matter where this life may roam, through every mile and changing sky, through every tear and lullaby. If love's a road we're walking slow, I'll stay with you wherever it goes. Years roll by like an old freight train, sunshine days and a little rain, but every mile just proves it true. This world feels right when I'm with you.
Front porch swing in a mason jar, counting wishes on a falling star. Every dream I ever owned started where that river flowed.
Morning light through the cabin door, your boots resting on the wooden floor, coffee warm in both our hands like time decided it would stand.
Someday these roads grow long and our steps don't feel as strong. Just hold my hand the way you do, and I'll still walk this life with you. Where the river meets the road tonight, underneath that pale moonlight, your hand in mine feels just like home. No matter Just remember where our story grows,
where the river meets the road.
every sunset paints it gold, like a promise we still hold. Where the river meets the road tonight, stars above and lantern light, your heart and mine forever know this love's the only home I know. Through every mile and changing sky, through every tear and lullaby, if love's a road we're walking slow, I'll stay with you wherever it goes.
Where the river meets the road,
that's where our two hearts go. There's a road that winds beyond the town, past the mill where the leaves fall down, dusty curves and broken lines, under endless country skies. You drove away one autumn day, with nothing much left to say, just a quiet wave and tired eyes, and a heart full of goodbyes. I stood there by the old gate rail, watching headlights slowly pale, till the night swallowed them whole, like a story never told. The wind rolled through the cotton fields, like a sorrow time conceals, and every mile that carried you carried half my heart there too. It was the road that took you away from me, rolling out endlessly through the hills and prairie skies, far beyond my tearful eyes. Though the years keep drifting by and the seasons change their rhyme, there's a love that always stays on the road that took you away. Now the town sleeps early nights under a pale porch light, and sometimes when the moon hangs low, I'll walk that road alone and slow. Every step brings back your laugh, echoing along the path, like the ghost of yesterday on the road you drove away. Maybe somewhere far from here you still think of those old years, of the fields and summer rain, and the girl who kept your name. If your wandering heart should stray back along that dusty way, you might find me standing still where that road runs past the hill. It was the road that took you away from me, rolling out endlessly through the hills and prairie skies, far beyond my tearful eyes. Though the years keep drifting by and the seasons change their rhyme, there's a love that always stays on the road that took you away. Some roads carry dreams away, some bring wandering hearts to stay, but the one that stole your hand still runs through this lonely land. Yes, the road that took you away from me still rolls out endlessly, but somewhere down that winding lane, love might find its way again, on that long old country road where my heart still waits for you. took you